Good evening, friends. Study with Apala Engineering and General Geology Parvin Singh book. So, in chapter 7, Engineering Consideration of a Fault. Faults are important for civil engineers in that these mark the site where dislocations of the ground has occurred in the past and where such dislocations cannot be entirely ruled out in future. It is a dislocations aspect which may introduce considerable complications in the site for a proposed engineering project. This may necessitate thorough investigations for the stabilities of the intended project. The engineer has to consider the fault and faultings from three angles. Firstly, what have been the effect of faultings on the rock of the regions in journals and that on the proposed site in particular, especially how for the rocks of the site would be suitable from strength point of views as the foundations of or abutment or roof as the case may be. Secondly, if the effect of the past faulting in such that the rocks has not been rendered practically useless, or in other words, structures can still be designed and built on them with or without some such treatment, then will these proposed structures and be safe in the future? Is there no probabilities of faultings again at the same site during the aspect of life span of a proposed civil engineering project? Thirdly, what factors of safety is essential to be adopted in the designs and constructions of the proposed structure if the site is faulted and there is no alternatives available to it? As regarded the first considerations, that is the influence of fault on the rocks, it has already been made clear that faults cause very much shearing and crushings of the rocks located along or near the fault's surface and zones. These rock becomes weak and unstable on the one hand and porous and permeable on the other hand. Following journals conclusions can be drawn. So the fault rock will forms weak foundations and abutment for dams, despite the fact that originally they might have been so strong and impervious. The shear and fault zones will serve as easy pathways for water and can leakage when left undertreated in dam and reservoir site. In fact, these may become a source of great troubles when encountered along or across highway and tunnels alignment. Once the fault zone shears and zones and fault surface becomes lubricated with water, so they becomes potential areas for further slip and sites. They may create critical conditions if they happen to occur within the foundations or abutment zone of dam and reservoirs or in the roof and wall of the tunnels. Faultings produced product like gauge and braces create additional problems. The site has to be cleared of them and taken below to the sound break bedrock. Thank you.